gang? FLX Beer Reviews, back with another episode of As the Beer Swirls. Woo! I'm Dan.
I'm Mike. Dan, what's this open-faced looking beer we're about to imbibe?
Actually, it looks like somebody spilt oil.
It's true.
And there's water in it. Or like the gas, like...
Yeah, it's like a gas slip.
Yeah, or bubbles.
All over this can.
Like bubbles. Or dish soap.
Bubbles, dish soap bubbles, yeah. I hope this beer tastes like none of those things. But it probably will.
Yeah, just like that.
Look at it. Look at it!
So this beer is actually from the Modestman Brewing Company.
Oh.
Made in Keene, New Hampshire. And this is their Double Buhloone. Buhloone? Buhloone?
Balloon?
B-U-H-L-O-O-N-E.
That's a fancy one. That's a fancy
It was
one.
canned on blue. Dot.
I love it when they're canned on blue dot.
This beer comes courtesy of our good friend and viewer of the channel and fellow beer tuber, Jesse.
Oh!
Bumpy Road Brews.
Or is
check
it
them out.
Bumpy Road Brews?
Bumpy Road Brews.
Bloopy Road Brews.
Check out me. I'm drinking my Double Buhloone and my Bumpy Road Brews.
That's exactly it.
Hops, Mosaic, and Galaxy.
Sweet. Mosaic.
You know what we never figured out until just now?
Many
we figured
times.
out. But every time we've reviewed Modestman is until after. I'm like, we never read the tasting notes.
Okay, we're gonna do it this time. Hopefully, I think there's an 87% chance we do.
Kind of clear. I wonder if there's some stuff on it. But shake, do your thing.
We'll figure it out. We'll get it poured. Oh, that is kind of clear.
Right?
Interesting.
Unlike a lot of Modestmans. No, that's just the way it is.
Yeah,
I'm okay with it.
you know what?
It's like a good old American IPA.
Let it sit for a minute. Maybe it'll settle. Then we can pour a little more out.
Word.
Yeah, that's really bright and orange. Like tang.
It's hazy, right? But I can sort of see if I'm looking, I can see my finger running through it a little bit.
Okay.
So it's got some clear.
Dang, look at that head on it. It's super creamy and frothy.
Yeah, alcohol legs too. ABV, did I say ABV?
What is the ABV on this? 8.5.
So it's
Okay,
double.
so yeah.
But yeah, lacing legs.
Oh, yeah. It looks really good. It's very bright looking, like hazy, Kool-Aid-y tang juice. I love the way it looks. Man, that head is foamy.
Heard a horn. Sorry.
They always distract him. Horns just stop him mid-sentence.
No, it sounded like the Vikings. It sounded like the Vikings, but like the Vikings like 2 towns over, you just hear the remnants of the...
Where are we living? Okay, so let's get a whiff.
It's hunting season.
The Vikings aren't out here like...
Well, the deer call, right?
That's not what a deer call sounds like.
That's got a lot of aroma. It's very aromatic.
Yeah.
I could have just said that. It's got a lot of aroma. It's aromatic. You fool. Welcome to the adult language. Now all I can think about is Vince Vaughn and
Wedding Crashers or what?
Yeah. You motorboating son of a bitch, you.
It's off the rails already. It's dirty fruit.
Mango,
Yeah.
dragon fruit, passion fruit.
Okay, those Vikings are just hunting dragons.
Nah, dude, I just had the passion fruit yesterday.
Okay, all right, I believe you. You get
No,
those exotic
no.
fruits.
Listen, everywhere from the outside skin to when you cut it open, just smell before you get in the fruit. That kind of the husk of it.
Yeah, okay. Man, it smells really nice.
Tropical.
It's very pleasant.
Melange of tropical.
A cornucopia of balloons.
Oh, check out my cornucopia of a melange.
The aroma's very aromatic. Ready to dive in?
Felt like I just was like talking like a narrator over an adult film. And there it was with the melange.
An adult film? I like my pornography with a narrator. I gotta know what's going on. Sometimes I can't keep up with
No,
the
just
plot.
like, it's an adult film.
Okay.
That gotta be porn.
Okay.
Well, get your mind out of the gutter.
You said adult film.
That's what you think of with adult film?
Yes!
I think of like just movies that aren't meant for kids.
I like it. What's your favorite adult film? I really like The Road to Perdition. Oh, they did a porn version of that? No, what are you talking about? I'm just gonna, anytime I'm talking to you about a movie, I'll just specify that it's an adult film. She had a new Disney film? It wasn't for kids, it was an adult film.
like Cinemax.
So now you're talking about Skinamax. You say, no, they play adult films.
adult
But
films.
now what you're talking about, get your mind out of the gutter when you're watching Skinamax. I'm just talking about regular adult films. And I like them to have a narrator.
Wow, this is a cornucopia of wildness. Cheers.
It's time to get cheers. Thanks, Jesse. Oh, we're not getting beer from him again. Oh, there's like a little sprucey mint to this.
It's very smooth beer to start out with, and then there's this kind of subtle spritz of carbonation. What would you think?
Wow.
What would you think if it wasn't? Do you want it juicy or do you want it drying? Because to me, it's a bit drying, but on the nose, it's so dirty and dank. Like, it's weird. Like, what I was going to ask you is, what would you think it would taste like if it just was followed the nose?
I would have expected it to be like all juice.
Yeah.
Like maybe just a subtle hint of dryness on the back, but yeah, the nose was much juicier than the mouthfeel is. It's still juicy, like, but there is a nice, drying aspect that's kind of like coating my whole palate. Like, it's almost like it's creating this force field where there's like a little bit of juice and then it's gushing down my throat and then that's about it.
Force fields, you say? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Keeping the juiciness from the rest of my mouth.
I prefer to let the melange run wild.
Speaking of juicy, there's a juice. You've mentioned this. There's a juicy fruit.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Little bit of peppery, like spice to. This is interesting. For being what? Galaxy and Mosaic?
Kind of sweet on the tip of the tongue. All right. Tasting notes.
Let's do tasting notes.
Juicy tangerine.
Okay.
Passion fruit.
Yeah.
Mango flesh. Not just mango flesh.
Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Is that the part of the mango that you can't eat that makes it such a bitch to like peel and cube up?
I believe so, but it's like I know exactly what it tastes like. Like I feel like fleshy parts of fruit, you like immediately like,
There you
yes.
go. Floral. It is kind of floral.
Yeah, okay.
Rather than like a straight up pine.
Yeah, okay.
Creamy mouthfeel. Yeah, and we're pushing it with the creamy. It's soft, but it ain't creamy.
Yeah, because there's a good amount of spritzy carbonation that kind of it makes it more crisp. It is softer and creamier, but there is a nice spritz to it. It breaks it up. I think it might almost be too sweet if it didn't have that bit of carbonation in there.
Sun's coming out a little bit.
You're all the sunshine I need. You don't even seem too sold on this one.
No, I am. I'm just trying to wrap my head around. It's weird. There's no code. There's no code to Modestman. I've been able to break.
Yeah, I've been able to crack there.
No, but what I mean
scheme.
is like breweries tend to have like this one common kind of
Like a base, like when you talk about like brews with their house yeast, so you always get this flavor note in there. Or
like. So far, I can't be like, yep, that's a Modestman.
Okay.
Like he's like, yep, that's a treehouse. Yep, that's another half. Yep, that's a hop butcher.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Maybe they're setting themselves apart by doing such a thing.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
But I know what you mean. Like,
what's their house, I guess their house yeast profile or whatever, you know?
what's their base style for IPAs? Like, do they lean more to bitter ones where you're like, oh, that's...
You know, if we did proper...
Juicier?
If we did proper, like...
Which will never happen.
Seeking of knowledge, we could probably find out if this is like a flagship or something. Like, I want to know what their flagship is.
Yeah.
Bumpy, what's the flagship?
Yeah, let us know what their flagship beer is. Because I guess you can kind of base everything off
We've
there.
had it.
I was thinking.
Watch, Bumpy probably said it. I sent it to you the first time, idiots.
And I also told you these are their flagship beers.
Idiots.
Yeah, well, he knew what he was getting into. What do you rate it?
Yeah, I give it like a... I really like it. Honestly. Solid 4-1.
We are on today. I was going to give it a 4-1 as well.
It's nothing like... It's a damn good IPA.
It certainly is.
I don't know. I don't know what would it take to get it higher for me? I guess I'd like a little bit... Dial back on the bitterness a little bit. No, not even the bitterness. Dial back on the dryness. Just give me a little touch more juiciness to go with the sweetness.
Yes.
A little bit bigger body.
Okay.
Not mouthfeel. Mouthfeel's good. I just want a bigger body. I want a little chewy.
Okay. I'd probably say like the drying aspect. I think I want it to be just a touch more juicy. Other than that,
more like the nose.
It's a... Yeah, going back to the nose.
But you know what? Now the nose is really going with what I'm tasting.
I've become acclimated to it now, but it's still... I feel like we shit on it.
I get a bit of a burn.
Yeah?
Yeah, like a hop.
Ooh.
Like, not hop burn, but... I could tell it's kind of a bigger beer.
Okay.
The alcohol's sort of poking out at me. Just a tinge.
So it's freaking... That 8.5 is really...
Yeah.
It's freaking kicking it out there.
Yeah. I guess I'd like less of that now.
Okay.
I feel like I've been huffing on a string of hops.
Okay. Dan needs a nap.
I'm fine.
Are you?
I'm fine. Rocking and rolling. Down in the description below, FLX Beer Reviews, Untappd, Twitter, YouTube, my Untappd, not FLX Beer Reviews. Mike's. Why don't we just make an... Well, let's make this easier on me. Can we just make an FLX Beer Reviews Untappd?
You'll be monitoring it. I could barely monitor my own. So.
I'm okay with it.
If you want more shit to moderate, you go right ahead.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see. We'll see.
Do you guys care?
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, leave a comment, hit the like, hit the subscribe.
Actually, you know what? This video is probably like 20 minutes long. I'm not going to tag Modestman. They will.
Why?
They don't deserve what we gave them. And what I mean by they don't deserve is I'm saving themselves from having to even watch 2 minutes of our garbage. Jesse, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, we really appreciate the beer.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched the unboxing that we did from the beer he sent, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you, sir. And, hey, thanks, Modestman, for making some fine brews. We appreciate you. Thanks you for watching, everybody.